Good morning. You see the turkey in the window? She's waiting patiently. So I haven't been getting very much from them as far as eggs go. So I thought I would keep them in an extra 15 minutes today. See if they laid more eggs inside the house versus out in this crazy wild landscape. Because it's really hard to find their eggs right now. So let's see how they did. I had to wear Nolan's boots this morning. Somebody took mine. Here they come. Out you come! Woo! Oh, they love their freedom. All right, let's go in and take a look and see how many eggs we found. All right, so let's get our basket and we'll look around, do some egg hunting. They don't like to lay on this side all that much, so I usually only get about one or two. Here's one. So lately I've only been getting probably 12 on a good day inside the house. And okay, let's do the math. We've got 34 ducks. I'm only getting 12 eggs a day. And then we'll find about 6 outside. But that's not enough, you guys. And look what I just did. I wasn't watching where I was going. Stepped on a big, beautiful egg. I do that at least once a week, which drives me crazy. But good lesson, right? Be more careful where you walk. Okay, so that's 4. 3 that we can keep. Okay, 5, 6, 7. See if there's any more. They like to bury them under here sometimes. I gotta move their bedding around. And all right, well, sad. Let's see if there's any behind. There's one here. And I see 1, maybe 2 back here. 2. Well, let's see. Any more back here? Oh, I see 1 more. Let's see if I can try and grab that one. Reach around. Got it. Okay. Cool. Well, let's go see how many that is. All I found was 11 and the broken one. Well, my broken one. Wah, wah. So, I don't know. Anyone have any tips out there? They just don't like to lay in here. They like to lay outside places you can't find them. Silly ducks. I spy. So we got 14. See the 2? There's one here, and here's one here. So they'll run out here and drop eggs as they're running. It is the funniest thing. But I'm like, girls, just lay your eggs in the house. That's where you're meant to do it. Too busy. They got too many things to do. Gosh, they're cute though. So Brandon's been back clearing out this back section. So I'm standing where the pigs were before, and well, first and foremost, we decided not to move. It's kind of a crazy story, but I'll get into that another time. But we're happy about our decision to stay, and now we're just going crazy getting this land ready so then we can get some pigs. But you can see all of this brush right here. That's what we have, or that's what he cut all out of this area down here. So ducks have been playing in it and digging in it and sleeping in it, and they love it. They're just so cute. So yeah, we're gonna clear out a section for some more pigs, and we're possibly talking about other animals as well. So we'll just have to kind of wait and see what the world brings us, I guess. I think the turkey's happy we're staying. Looks like it's lunchtime. On today's menu, watermelon, dandelion greens, cantaloupe, muskmelon, our honeydew. We've got organic romaine hearts, butter lettuce, and their favorite, watch this, my tomato. Whoop. Here you go. They usually chase each other for the tomatoes. Check out all the thistles. The kids were up there chopping them. Nolan got how many? 36, I think he said, and yeah. Jameson got, I don't even know how many. Crosby got like 20. I mean, there were a lot more than I thought there were. Look at our lovely little visitor this morning. Nice Sunday morning grazing. It's the second morning that she's come. Just a little baby. So I was gonna get the waters done, but then I decided that it's been so dry I better just start watering all of the plants. But I wanted to show you in here. We've got our own little compost pile going, which is just right here. And I threw a bunch of old potatoes in here, and of course now they're growing beautifully. But we've got these volunteer beets that are growing back here. Can you see those? I'm not sure how or why, but whatever, we'll take them. But I've got to turn this, and so what I want to do is take out all this old bedding right here, because it does have bird poop in it and everything like that. I want to spread it around in this little, kind of where the greenhouse was last year. It's kind of overgrown with a little bit of weeds, but there's tomatoes coming up. So like you can see, these are all tomatoes right here, and there's some more over here and over here and kind of all over here. And then I've got some mint over here that has just come up this year, which is super fun. But now that we're staying, I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't plant more of these vegetables. But I've got carrots at least coming up in here, and some in the garden boxes as well. But this year, what I've been finding around the property, some really neat wild mullen plants. And so if you find these are like, I mean, I buy the supplements for this online, and I mean, and they're not super expensive, but they're not cheap either. And if you can grow them on your property, so they're actually healing for the lungs. So if you ever have any lung issues or anything like that, you just dry the leaves and make either teas or tinctures or infusions or whatever you want to do. But yeah, they have these beautiful little yellow cone flowers on the top. Oh, hello, Gary the adventure cat. Where have you been? Yeah, so we've got these all over though. So we've got them here. You can see them back there too. But another really cool thing that we are getting on our property, which, I mean, we have been for a couple years, but this year is really, really good for service berries. So you can see this is what they're just like, these beautiful blue berries. I mean, they're super juicy, kind of seedy, but we got like a gallon of them yesterday. But you can see they're everywhere. All over here. So these are actually kind of a nuisance to us when we're trying to build, because this property was literally looked like this entire hillside all the way up, which is, we kind of let go because, again, we thought we were moving. So, but once they give us berries, we're just in heaven because they're so nutritious. I can make, we freeze a lot of them just because then we can just use them for nutrition during the winter. But I also can make syrups, almost like an elderberry syrup, but with service berries. So that's, I mean, free food. That's amazing. But I wanted to show you the potatoes are out of control. I've never grown potatoes, so I'm not really sure what we were supposed to do with them, if we were supposed to cut the tops off or whatever. So I just let them go. It's kind of my science experiment, again, thinking we were going to leave. So I've been pulling a couple up just that have been kind of like this, growing outside. And I've got little potatoes that are about that big so far, which is kind of fun. So these two are potatoes. But I want to show this one, because this one's mostly potatoes too. A little bit of garlic in there too, but this one I'm super excited about because we've got, these are the tomato plants that we actually grew this year from seed on purpose, but these are all my calendula plants. So, oh, hello. What are you doing? Are you having a good day? Oh, living your best life. So, but you can see all of my little flowers coming. Like, look at this one. So I'm going to use these for oil infusions as well. But they're just so beautiful in here to grow. This one right here actually had this type of fungus on the bottom. Oh gosh, it was bright orange. And it looked like, it just looked disgusting. But it didn't harm the plant at all. So, I don't know, fungi. It's pretty amazing. So yeah, well, better get off to watering the birds. Wow, we have a nice little visitor this afternoon. Good thing Brandon cleared that whole spot out for her, huh? It's like hummingbird fighting out here, right? Are you guys enjoying some produce? Look at this baby. Oh. Hi, handsome. Oh, they're just the cutest. And look at this little newbie. Hi, honey. Welcome to the world. It's okay, Mama. I'm not coming anywhere near. All right, so I've talked a little bit before about saving eggshells. So I've got a bunch of eggshells that are just drying. So what I do is I just rinse these out just to get all the runny whites out. And then I lay them out to dry for a couple days in the sun. And then I crunch them up into my container, which is actually pretty heavy. It's a lot of eggs in there. So then I have my little handy dandy food processor, and then I'll store it in here. So I'll show you what that looks like. get it open with one hand. Look at how talented. So then it grinds up real nice, bite-sized pieces for the ducks and the turkey. But this is like the grossest part. You can see like all the dust coming off of this. It smells like you're at the dentist and they're drilling your teeth. But if you can get over that part, this is a very affordable, easy way to add some calcium into your bird's diet. And this is what you're left with. So you have a nice big container. This will last us for a good month. I don't put it in every day, probably every other day. I'd say if you want to keep free choice out too, you can, but I just like to give this to them every other couple days or so. Well, this is a crazy way to end the video, but 2 days in a row, couldn't be happier, as long as this doesn't amount to anything and take down a bunch of trees. We just got all the brush burned today that Brandon and I have cleared for the pig enclosure. We're still trying to figure out what to do with that. If we're going to do pigs this year or wait till next year. But yeah, I think we're in this for the long haul. Well, at least for a year. We'll give it another winter and see if everything we did this year paid off. So, it's been a nice, lovely week. Brandon's parents were here, so we got to spend some time with them. And that was we just were hanging with family. So hopefully you guys are doing the same. And hopefully that sun will come out. Ooh, those clouds look scary. So, hope everybody's happy and healthy. And with that, we'll talk soon.